Hello everyone, this is Emerald, and welcome to the only camp where contestants aren't eliminated every round. We are here today to reveal a bunch of new rules, but first, confessionals. This time, we got 10 rules to go through, but first, we have votes. We got a total of 10 votes. Safe with no votes are Reshiram, Ava, Blade, and Cell. 3 contestants got 1 vote. Excalibur, Snowball Marks, and Electrodrift. This leaves us with our bottom 2, Autono and Vivian. Autono's still not been great in this camp, despite doing much better in this challenge. Vivian, on the other hand, did the worst out of everyone who actually got their guesses in. The last one safe, with 3 votes, is Autono. Sorry Vivian, I don't know why you got voted apart from weak challenge performances, but you're going to have to take the damage with 4 votes. Fire-Torn, do the deed. Now that's concluded, let's get started with Can you guys stop interrupting me? It's getting real annoying with it happening in every episode. Let's get this over with, starting with the bit shift. So now, Starving gains HE because that's how negative damage works. With the rules now, Melee Pichu's rule is up first. Instant rule ticket, slightly modified again. The sign up form is reopened. For the first 5 eliminations, the highest rank can sign up on the form will take the eliminated contestant's spot and will start with an instant rule ticket and the average health of all contestants rounded to the nearest whole number. Afterwards, no more debuts may take place for the rest of the season. All eliminated contestants must wait for a rejoin if they want to rejoin the competition. This rule is the first to add new contestants to the game. Adding contestants is an exception to the no adding more rules than the base rules allows golden rule. That aside, the sign up form will be reopened. I'll reread through the applications when someone gets eliminated, and you are allowed to change your application if you signed up originally but didn't get in. For our normal rules now, we have Probo Passive rule. Wealth for health. This rule sets a hard cap of 20 on HP. If someone would gain HP and the amount gained plus the current HP is greater than 20, their HP is set to 20 and the remainder is converted into coins. Yep, there was never a health cap before this. Now there is. Now the health to coin rate will be set at 1 to 1, because it wasn't specified. Our next rule comes from Qbert. Round start. A host secretly sets each question mark on this rule to a random number between 1 to 100. Confessionals are shared privately. This rule's HP is hidden from players. When this rule's HP changes, there's a question mark % chance to secretly and randomly double or nullify the change. Round N. Manaphy causes chaos. Question mark divided by 2 plus 25 chance to secretly hard swap 2 random Pokemon and set all positive numbers within this rule's effect to 0. Players secretly control the Pokemon they hard swapped instead of their own. Hard swap lasts for the absolute value of -3 rounds. When a Pokemon stops being hard swapped, everyone votes on who they think they was hard swapped. The host awards a useful prize to the hard swap player with the least votes, and another prize to all players who correctly guessed the 2 hard swappees. This rule is quite confusing, but basically there's a chance for 2 players to swap who they're controlling. You will find out after the 3 rounds pass. This can only happen once, however, due to the positive numbers being set to 0. Some confusion later, we have Marx's rule. I don't know what happened to their activity. Going past that disappointment, we have an Owens rule. The prediction machine. In an A episode, the host provides a list of pairwise exclusive outcomes that will happen for the next A episode. During the period, players can spend or bet coins on any outcome of this event. After one of the icons has happened, which may happen before the next A episode, the betting stops. The coin pool, which is determined as the sum of all coins that have been spent on the prediction machine, plus the amount of contestants that remain in bet, plus leftover coins from the last pool, is then redistributed equally among the contestants that voted on the outcome that happened, with any leftover coins going to the next pool. We got gambling! Yep, you can put your coins in to what'll happen next, and the winner gets their coins. Amphi's rule is next up. Fantastic 5. All rules are divided into sets, set A and set B. Every 5 rounds, we switch between sets. All rules in the non-active set are temporarily void. All current rules are part of set A. Rules can only be created for the active set. All rules relating to the set mechanic are automatically unrestricted by set. The rules will now reset every 5 rounds, where the first switch happens in round 9. In round 14, we will go back to the original rules. The next rule is from Cell. Extra job bulletin board. The rules I've thought of is that since everyone sometimes needs some money at some part of their life, is that after an A segment of an episode, you can do a job in order to boost any opportunity to have an optional chance to survive. It can be considered an extra challenge. It's optional. The contestants can make some reports about making any type of job, finding missing items, arresting outlaws, other types of jobs you want to do, as long as it's allowed. It can be done just once per segment. Rewards: either coins, apples, which recover 1 HP, or pebbles, where you can hit any player of your choice for 1 HP. The rewards are random, except coins. Any job can give you money, especially if you made a good job. Note, if you have less than 5 coins, it automatically gives you 2 coins, but if you have more than 5 coins, then you can have 1 coin. This is another confusing rule, but you can, during the challenge, submit an extra entry entailing finding a missing item, arresting outlaws, or something else to my discretion. If it's good enough, you will get a reward. MC Guy has the next rule. The Kamikaze token. It is given out in challenges, only the winner gets one. You may use it for a challenge, and it has different effects depending on your placement in that challenge. It is consumed after use. If you're placed in the top third, you get 3 HP. If you place in the middle third, flip a coin. If heads, you gain 1 HP. If you place in the bottom third, the next time you lose HP, roll a 4-sided die, then multiply the loss by the result. Now, this rule adds the Kamikaze token to the game, which is a high risk, high reward gamble with your HP. The 9th rule today is from Ava. Ava's actually just gone, isn't she? Well, we have 2 rules left, with Ayowoki's rule up second last. What about a rule where people who DMP have to play Block Blast and have to get a score of at least 1000 or they lose 1 extra health point as an incentive to not DMP? We have an extra penalty for DMP, which requires playing Block Blast. Good luck with that when they're already not showing up for the challenge! And our final rule today is from Glacium. Answering Family Guy question gives you half a coin, so basically you have to get 2 to use them. Very simple one, but one thing to note is that your answer does not have to be correct for you to get half a coin. Now, that's not all however, as we have a new executive order. Double all health losses against contestants above 0 for all rules in play, except rules 14, 32, and 33. At the start of round, increase any rules with the negative damage as damage by 1. This campaign is clearly going too slowly. A lot of contestants are about to be at 23 rounds in, and no one's looking like they're dying anytime soon. I think it's time to ramp it up a notch. Before the end of round, we have only 4 actions to go through. A lot of people forged wood, but most of you forgot to use your second day action. Please say if you want to forge the same resource twice. Now, at the end of round, the vast majority of the cast gets 1 HP, and not much else changes. And so, the rules for round 4 are now active, which includes some of the wildest yet. Enjoy another 2 days off, and then Fire Turn will announce an exciting challenge. Hello everyone, it's time for round 4, where stuff might heat up. Before the challenge, here's a new shop. 2 new ideas have been added to the shop. Let's roll the die to see how many legislators will be selected. Alright, it's a 3, so you'll be selecting 8 legislators. Our 4th challenge will not be taking place here. It's time to go outside. We're here in Arata City for this challenge. See that hill over there? Right over there. It's the big one in the distance, about 5 kilometers away. Your goal is to get to the top of that hill first. You are not allowed to fly, but some violence is allowed. Don't make each other faint though. Here are the predictions for this round. Feel free to drop some bets, and the challenge starts in 3, 2, 1, go! In this challenge, you will be racing 5 kilometers and will be climbing a hill. However, it is not a clean race as there are a few obstacles on the way. Firstly, the other Pokemon hanging around in the city. While they aren't actively getting in your way, you will need to avoid them. Secondly, there is a path on the hill where there's no guardrails and some areas have some very uneven ground, including some holes. Third up, to spice things up, one side of the hill has rocks constantly dumping down. Don't get hit. Lastly, the other contestants will be hard at work to try and get to the stop before you, so make sure you're first. Lastly, again, flying is not allowed, and neither is teleporting or floating straight to the finish. Your plan will be rated out of 50 by both me and Emerald, for a total max score of 100. A mingle may or may not be happening soon, however. The rewards are the exact same as last round, with last place losing 2 HP instead of 1. Challenge ends 4 days after this video is uploaded, and I hope to see you all racing to the finish. Start with an instant roll ticket and the average of all of. Damn it, really, Pichu, not with these dumbass rules that are super hard to read again. Oh, how the frick am I supposed to say this? Oh, let's go. So the Nope, not the episode. What the hell? The coin pool, which is determined as the sum of all coins that have. Oh my god, no! This line sucks. Have an additional. Oh my god, optional. What the frick is this? Oh no, this might be worse than merely Pichu's rule in terms of tongue twistering. God, I don't like rules that start off like this. Please be so much more short. Kamikaze? Kamikaze? Oh, it's a kamikaze.